Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late, out of date Raw review. So it's the Raw on Halloween. Wow, whoop-de-doo, happy Halloween. Well, now belated Halloween. I watched, I think the first hour. I did left during Raw. Kind of thinking, I wish I left earlier because, wow, I did not want to see what I was seeing in the opening of the show. You do understand, first of all, let me fucking say this. I don't know what's been going on lately in years. I guess because of this whole COVID shit. I don't fucking know. But what I realized, not a lot of people really give a fuck even about even Halloween. But, even if they do, here's the thing. Let's fucking compare. Here's the thing. You're still you are gonna get people not really gonna give a fuck about how, fucking watching wrestling regardless, because how it's terrible. But, when you're literally having low ratings, and when wrestling's not as good as it used to, you really think that putting the women in the opening of the show and the main event of the show is gonna attract viewers and it's gonna make you, unless you gave it up or you think that that's okay, I'm here to tell you that's not okay. Because, newsflash, women's wrestling don't draw! They don't! The only women's wrestler to ever have drawn shit was Sable. For her doing hot shit. I gotta tell you, a lot of girls I've been seeing in Halloween parties looking like Sable and shit. And it's that would draw viewership. No one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. I'm not trying to sound sexist. I don't hate women. I love women. I love fucking them in theory. That's why I went to fucking Halloween parties, bro. So that's what I did. Then watching this entire shit, especially knowing that, wow, they're legit gonna have the women main event. No, there's no way. And even when it was fucking raining yesterday. Thankfully not too hard. But fuck. Get out. I'm getting out of here. Fuck this. I'm not watching this crap. Oh, Lesnar and Reigns appeared. Yeah, and then nothing much happened. Why should I care? Besides, just probably putting it on YouTube and probably just seeing a little bit, I think, it's a good thing I didn't miss their segments. I did actually not miss their segments, but after I knew, we got that typical one segment that we know that Reigns and Lesnar are going to not be there for more than one segment. Why should we bother to stay home and watch it? And that's essentially what happened. It's not worth fucking staying home and watching, because literally right after that was shit that nobody gives a flying fuck about. And don't blame Halloween, because your ratings have been shit and the same shit for God knows how long. If you go back to 2005, for example, Halloween was on Raw, on 2005, and you had way more ratings than you ever had than now. You had, fucking 3 million viewers back in 2005. Heck, probably even more. And now look at fucking fast forward to 2022. God, how fucking things has changed. Going to show how fucking wrestling sucks. It's pathetic. Not worth watching. I guarantee you, even with this Halloween shit, don't blame Halloween. You probably had football. You had football that will still get the same amount of viewers because it's fucking, a sport and people actually give a shit about football. Don't give a shit about fucking wrestling. It's not. And again, wrestling used to be fucking must-see television. Now, it's fucking whatever. Why? Because it sucks. And if you still think that this is a great time to be a wrestling fan, you're fucking kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're just either in that false hope, or you're just freaking, again, you're just that big of a fucking smarky fan to think that there's no wrong with wrestling. You're just you're also just that. You're also fucking claiming these wrestlers are good because you like them for some reason, and you guys are just saying they're good because you like them, even though they don't draw for shit. You can like a wrestler, but you gotta admit sometimes they don't draw for shit, and that's why wrestling's not popular. Okay? For example, who was a wrestler? Let's say in comedy sense, okay? I'm not saying I like a wrestler, like every wrestler I've liked it obviously draw for shit. But let's say Kung Fu Naki. Kung Fu Naki liked him, right? He's funny. Does that mean that he draws? No. Okay? Like, that's an example that, the guy does not draw. Or Kai and Tai. You like Kai and Tai. Kai and Tai is funny. Does that mean that they draw? No. Okay? I know they don't draw. They're just a comedy act. Like, you think, like, bringing them back as a fucking duo for a anniversary of Kai and Tai, you think that's gonna draw your shit? I'm sorry, no. You understand, people? Especially with shit that you... Putting the women in the main event is the stupidest thing. Again, stop with this forced agenda. 2 weeks of women's wrestling main eventing and trying to be focused on the show. It's not a focus on the show, people. Nobody cares. Stop it. Just stop it. You're not going to make people care. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Holy fuck. Grab your Coca-Colas or anything you want to drink mindlessly. This is like the first time in a long time I'm drinking a nice Pepsi. I got it from a chick in the bar. Yeah, I don't drink, people. Well, I don't drink alcohol. I'm straight edge. Drinking my muesli there. I'm going to drink it in honor of the Halloween bitches. Cheers. And this is like the only thing they had at the Halloween party. So there. Except no Coke. Cheers, motherfuckers. And cheer my chicks out there. Obviously, freaking... That was just great. It's just better going out there, just having a good time. Yeah, but again, like, who really cares about going out just for fucking... Obviously, you get... It is stupid, though. I mean, it is crazy how that world is now. Like, it's okay or whatever. But, like, I'm not obviously... No, like, I'm not condoning, if they just because how they dress, you couldn't have sex. No. Obviously, no fucking shit. Obviously, consent, sure. But, like, it's fucking crazy. Like, that's how they can dress like. But, hey, I guess nobody really complaining, right? Even though, like, wow. High standards or freaking... we hate men and whatever. Well, dress to do whatever. I don't fucking know. He's obviously doing it for attention, right? I know, it is what it is. But anyways, fucking Raw happened. The Raw on Halloween. And it was definitely a nightmare for most cases. So, like, why would you watch this, You might as well just fucking done whatever. So the show started with Bianca Belair. Yeah, bitch, sexy black bitch. I got my big weave and shit. She faced Nikki Cross. Already we're getting this match. And you know what? Oh my god, did I laugh. Because fucking Bianca Belair beats Nikki Cross like this. Oh, but it was by distraction. I don't give a fuck. She still lost. After this, what a joke. After this whole fucking, this repackage, and she's going back to the old Nikki Cross where it's just a bunch of, where she's making goofy, crazy faces like, I'm crazy, I'm Nikki Cross, I'm gonna play, yeah, like, great, that's apparently character, that's character for some reason, apparently making goofy, stupid faces, that's character? How is that character? How is that cool? Nobody, unless you're fucking Mickie James, or in some cases AJ Lee, who are the crazy chicks, and people, I don't know, are attracted to them. Looking back, looking back, what was I thinking with AJ Lee? I guess, like, that's the thing, AJ Lee appealed to fucking 14-year-olds, and I was like 14 at the time, and I thought she was like the hottest thing ever. And then you grew up. Retrospective, like, God, does she look like a child? Oh boy. But fuck. Those are crazy chicks. They're cute and they're crazy. Great. We'll have Nikki Cross. I'm not gonna say Nikki Cross is an ugly lady. She's not ugly at all. But it's like, if you think that's cool, her like being like trying to be unattractive, and apparently that's her, guys. Nikki Cross. That's great character. How? And like, what a joke. Her doing fuck all, and then literally you end the show with her. That's like example of ending the show. especially, first of all, ending the show with women's shit is not good at all. But let's say a male's perspective. You have, The Rock versus Triple H in the main event. And you end the show with, in this case, Taka Michinoku, who becomes a bad guy. What sense does that make? None. Well, Taka Michinoku left his group of Kantai, now becoming bad guy, super tough. Taka Michinoku, the Michinoku driver. Ugh. Really? After the match, Damage Control Bianca attacks Bianca, but then Alexa and Asuka makes a save. Oh, they're back. Blah, 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 blah. And then they challenged fucking for the tag titles later tonight. Like, great. That's how you end the show. You had Lesnar and Reigns on the show. You couldn't just start the show with, you couldn't just have done, like, start the show with Reigns or Lesnar, and maybe end the show with, like, God forbid, something to maybe keep something to fucking watch the show. But no, let's just do this shit and we'll have some stupid shit. Like, you really think people are gonna fucking stay tuned to watch women's wrestling? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Again, no one cares about them unless if they're doing hot shit. You got fucking... If you think women don't care about women's goddamn wrestling, they'll still go on parties and dressing seductively, okay? Like, they're willing to do that shit. Okay? And that draws the viewership. That draws in what people to go to the bars for. Or the fucking rooftop. Or nightclubs. You don't think you can't do that shit on the show and maybe people will actually stay and watch? I believe that didn't, like, again, it's not crazy. 2005, I think there was like a women's match where like there was like a battle royal or something. There was like fucking some hot shit with the women. I don't know, like, trick or treat something. Like they were doing hot shit, but now we get trick or street fight. Yeah, a lame hardcore style match with pumpkins and whatever. Apparently that where it's like not even fun. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, after that, so then we got Bobby Lashley and a Lesnar segment. They were supposed to have a face. There was not face to face. They were supposed to have a stupid camera to camera, like, oh, they're separated. They're gonna have a camera to camera confrontation, and I thought that was gonna be lame. Like, really, you're doing that? Like, how is that fucking cool at all? You know, or why should I care? And it's just like, you know, they're gonna talk. Like, what they're gonna talk about? I mean, sure, like, talk, but it's like, what are they gonna talk about? You know, it's just like, how is it gonna really be interesting? Especially knowing that, wow, will it even lead to something? I will say they did something differently and it was fine. It was good. So Brock Lesnar, instead of fucking staying on, like, you know, going right to, like, the camera booth or whatever to talk to Lesnar, he went straight to the ring. Bobby Lashley beforehand mentioned that how he's almighty and, oh, you know, I've been Lesnar before. So I guess that's the story. I don't know. I'm trying to obviously, like, wonder, like, what's the reason for this, you know? Yeah. Basically, yeah, apparently, they mentioned basically stuff about the Royal Rumble, and then how, like, Bobby Lashley's a Brock Lesnar wannabe or whatever. But yeah, there you go. I don't know, stuff like that. But then Brock Lesnar shows up, he says, he did not come here to Texas to sit down interview, he came to fight. I love to fight. Yeah, everybody loves to fight, Michael. Yeah, your occupation is to fight. Whatever. But then Bobby Lashley came out, they brawled, which is good, you know, it's good. But it's your typical, like, wow, people, it's your typical pull apart brawls where the superstars come out and whatever. But I will say this, what I did like about this, though, was Triple H being involved. And what was unique about this is that with Triple H, is that he basically, what was unique, he came out during the segment and, like, he made sure to stop them, and basically what happened was that, oh, if they continue, the match is off. Which I respected. I thought, like, that was actually very unique to do. I thought that was actually really unique, in my opinion. So I actually liked it. Seth Rollins defeated Austin Theory. Seth Rollins, like, he acts like a fucking such a flamboyant gay fucker, seriously. The guy was twisting his hair. He's like, oh yeah, you know, like a fucking girl. He's doing that because, get it, guys? I have new hair now. I'm Seth Rollins. I have new hair. I'm evil. You know. See, guys, I have spaghetti hair now. So Rollins has his blonde hair again, but like it literally looks like spaghetti. So great, Dolph Ziggler has spaghetti hair. Now fucking Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins, literally, his fucking hair, it literally looks like it's legit spaghetti on his fucking hair. What is this guy thinking? You think that's character? I don't fucking know. So that's a Bray Wyatt be on Crown Jewel. Why? I don't fucking know. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman come to the ring. Crowd chants Usi. Roman tells Texas to acknowledge him and says that him and the rest of the bloodline working on being a little more Usi, which I get. That's pretty funny. I can't deny. Roman says enough with the Usi things and he wants to do a real talk. He says that he's been hyping opponents, smashing them over the past 2 years. He claims that he's greatest of all time and there's no way to hype up a match with an outsider like Logan Paul, but Heyman will. Heyman mentioned the steel screws inserted in the hand of Paul, intended to throw a lucky punch with that, and he's been trained with Shawn Michaels. Heyman goes to that the outsider is something that isn't tolerated, island of relevancy. Okay, my laptop fucking shut off. I'll be right back, man. This is what I get for trying to start a video with my fucking iPad, with my phone. I'll be right back, hold on. Yeah, this is definitely the worst time when you're doing your freaking video. But yeah, so what the fuck happened? Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, wow. One of my friends posted this. Yeah, like where did the trick or treaters go? Like, yeah, nobody does trick or treating anymore, huh? Wow. Like, wow, nobody does trick or treating. Like, so where is that? Like, if no one's doing trick or treating anymore and they're home, what does that tell you? Like, I get it's a school night, but like, fuck. I don't know. I guess people don't have that Halloween spirit. Even the kids. It's sad. It's not like, I mean, hey, doesn't mean I need to fucking stupid buy candy, but hey, it's cool. But yeah, fucking Roman Reigns. Hold on a second, people. Hold on a second. Yeah, he mentions the steel hands or whatever. But yeah, then the Miz interrupts. He says, like, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I acknowledge you because you have a big, beautiful penis and I struggle to admit it. It's a guarantee that you have the biggest penis in the world. I want to suck on it. Nobody knows Logan Paul better than me because I brought him to WWE and I sucked on his penis. And, you know, I got punched when he stopped wanting to suck dick or whatever. Miz proposed that Roman helps, if Roman helps against Dexter Lumis, then he will help Roman with Paul. Roman wants to ask a question. Miz says it's Roman's ring. You can obviously ask. And Miz said, yo, we kind of like Miz, right? Yeah, we kind of like Miz. I mean, but, oh yeah, this guy's gay. He Superman punches him. Roman asks Miz why everyone keeps talking about Logan Paul knocking him out, so he punches him. And as Miz tries to formulate an answer, Roman hits him with Superman punch and says everyone should be talking about how he's going to knock out Logan Paul. Alright, that's fine. You know, that's a fine segment. You know, this is actually kind of old school, you know, treating a jobber like a jobber. You know, and freaking, you know, the guy who's the man, you know, doing what he has to do. But the sad thing is, Miz is a former WWE champion, and we're supposed to fucking take him seriously. And he's in a fucking stupid storyline that nobody gives a fuck about. Especially, like, it's been week. Oh, but it's been revealed tonight! Wow! Yeah, let's review it on a stupid show that people are blaming a holiday that no one watched. Yeah. Miz is interviewed and he says he's gonna try to cancel his match with Mustafa Ali. Instead, that the story should not air unless it's checked and verified from multiple sources. And he's threatens to sue WWE for defamation. Blah blah blah. And it will put Amber Heard and Johnny Depp to shame. Mustafa Ali says it's a shame they're trying to get the match canceled when everything's bigger than in Texas, except for Mrs. Tiny Balls. And Miz threatens to beat down Mustafa with a broken jaw. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Carl Anderson defeats Damian Priest with a roll-up, but then the Judgment Day attacks the OC, and I just don't care. Wow. JBL is glad to be back home in Texas. Okay, I will say this is also another thing that was good. So, really, just 3 things. Okay, so yeah, like, the show wasn't as worse as last week. But when you have the women main event and then opening the show and still jobber shit going on, sure, it's better, biologically better than last week, but it's like, who fucking cares at the end of the fucking day? The show is still trash at the end of the day, people. JBL talks about how he's the greatest, about the greatness of Texas, name drops Texas sports legends and Stone Cold, and how the Texas was legendary until all the snowflakes came in and ruined it, which I thought it was fucking hilarious. That was, I mean, obviously all the fucking libtards would be like, oh, why is JBL mentioning, politics? He's offending me. Because you are gonna legit get people fucking being offended over this. He said that millennials and Gen Zers turn Texas an embarrassment and tells they should all not be allowed to call themselves Texans. Despite that, he will introduce the greatness and said, oh yeah, like how they also mentioned like how instead of working hard or whatever to go to scientists, they'll go to home that request for food. Despite that, he will introduce the greatness and states once again JBL introduces Baron Corbin, the man who will save wrestling. And listen, unless you make Baron Corbin, like, this is the problem here. Like, I don't mind Baron Corbin. I think the guy could be something. If you're gonna have him be a JBL guy, why not do what you essentially did with JBL's cabinet? Why you're not turning freaking Baron Corbin to, like, maybe, like, what Lando Jordan was? Like, why can't you, like, do something like that? Why are you doing this shit? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, why is he still Happy Corbin, or he's now Baron Corbin and he's all about money? Like, and it has a stupid poppy music? Can you actually have a serious song or something? I don't fucking know. Whatever. He should fucking come out with a suit. Should come out with freaking serious. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Corbin comes out thanks to fans for scrapping their last few dollars to see him tonight. He says they probably had to put a few extra hours in the factory or whatever farm they work at to come here. I guess they're mentioning the Mexicans or whatever. I don't know. But it just shows that how they love him. Corbin says the fans are just booing to feel cool in front of their friends. And then Cowboy R-Truth shows up riding a horse stool. R-Truth says that he's here to wish Dallas, Texas a happy Halloween, and as he wants to tell Corbin and JBL that he really likes their costumes. JBL says that he and Corbin are not wearing costumes, but R-Truth is convinced JBL is dressed as a mean, hostile, steaming man, angry, out-of-touch man, and Corbin is dressed as the world's biggest Corbin. Goes for a cheap shot only to get overpowered. JBL distracts R-Truth, and Corbin attacks R-Truth and drops him at the end of days. This would have been nice, but then... Oh, Getty's out of touch. Get it? This is a babyface thing. Apparently, if you say the truth about millennials and Gen Zers, you're out of touch. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck you. Riddle is dressed as Ezekiel and comes out with lies, and Chad Gable dressed as any other genius like Scoritz. I don't know. Yeah, they're basically... So, all you need to know, Chad Gable and Otis are dressed as the Chippendales. And like, really? This is funny? I don't know. It's like, who cares? I mean, whatever. I don't care. We'll get them being Chippendales, which like girls like or whatever, but we can't get women in hot shit. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Riddle defeats Otis in a trick or street fight. Great. Wow. Yeah, like that's cool, apparently. Remember when actually hardcore matches were actually cool, you know, and actually fun? It ain't fun at all. Mustafa Ali defeats The Miz. After the match, Dexter Lumis grabs Miz from behind, and security immediately goes after him, and The Miz goes back to the ring and eats a super kick. Oh, wow. And then one security guard just casually did a box jump over the barricade while chasing Lumis, whatever. Then we got Johnny Detective, which is what people calling him now. So Johnny Gargano, he reveals the truth. He reveals that Byron Saxton hosts a 60-minute style investigation while Johnny Gargano regarding a true... I don't fucking shit. Oh, okay. Apparently, all you need to know is that Gargano says that Dexter was known for him for years and whatever. And after he was released, that, he was paid by Miz, like, if he wants his job back, that, he has to pretend to be a stalker, and then he'll be reinstated and he'll be paid. But then the Miz stopped paying him, and then he proceeded to did the same shit that he was basically doing. That's the reason. I feel like, okay, fine. I don't know. It feels kind of like lame, anyways. It just feels kind of lame. It's like, especially with, like, listen, you may think this is a good idea, but when it went on for so long, and not just that, when it's like the same shit, and not just that, when it's people I don't care about are involved, why should I care? This is legit a fucking, it's like, again, this is why people don't give a shit about bad movies, like, supposed to have good plots, but no one cares because the fucking actors are shit. It's that kind of example, you understand me? Fucking A. But yeah, but it's like, really, I feel like they're just fucking half-assing this. Like, they want to do something different, but it's like they had no idea. This is like a fake excuse. Because, see, they only did it because, we had nothing to do, and whatever. I don't care. Anyways, the main event, Alexa Bliss and Asuka defeats Dakota Kai and Io Sky to win the women's tag titles. Whoopie-doo, that was our main event. Again, I like Alexa Bliss, sure, hot women, again, but God forbid, can't do hot shit, but the three cunts are unattractive, who cares? And that's our main event, and just like, women's wrestling, guys? Wow! Oh, shucks! I'd rather do this than fucking go out of town. Wow. That's how you end the show. And then they're still doing man, you're gonna do a women's last man standing match, and you're gonna even do a women's match at Saudi where they'll all be covered up. I mean, who the fuck wants to be Bianca Belair and Bayley, even loose, with showing off their skin? Because for God's sakes, I don't really find them attractive at all, especially Jay Leno. Who the fuck what's with you people that think Bayley's attractive when she legit looks like Jay Leno in drag? And God, is she disgusting. I mean, compared to Bayley, sure, Bianca Belair, fine. Like, she's actually not ugly, compared to her. It's just, wow, she is kind of She-Hulky, but whatever. I don't know. But, goddamn. What, and if Alexa Bliss is on Crown Jewel, she's gonna fucking be dressed in all get-up? I don't know. Just, why did they allow women's matches to happen at fucking fucking A? Goddamn, why? And here's the sad thing is their first women match is with two people who no one cares about. What was it, Natty Nightfart and, I don't know, somebody? I don't fucking know. So yeah, the show, okay, bit better than last week, but for what cost? That's like saying fucking Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers is a bit better than Halloween Ends. After how much a shit show Halloween Ends was. That's in retrospect, you know what I mean? Or even Halloween Resurrection is better than fucking Halloween Ends. Because of fucking what happened. Because To be fair, no. Halloween Ends came out after. I don't know if it makes sense or not. I don't fucking know. Just know that fucking this show sucks. It's not worth it. Okay? Happy Halloween, whatever fucking bullshit. And yeah, this was a nightmare show. That's all I have to tell you. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. I'm just keeping it real, motherfuckers. Always aspire to, make some bitches go shit, oh shit, Get your gains, all that kind of shit, alright, people? Keeping it real. Peace, people. Yeah, bye. Always keep that in mind for future Halloweens, because wrestling ain't worth it, man. Fuck this. Even though wrestling will be, next year's a Tuesday, find yourself a good old rooftop place to go and get some bitches on a big black couch there. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.